Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Undercovers.
Yeah, boy, we're back again.
I'm waiting for a hello or something.
Hello.
So, firstly, I want to start off by saying we have something very, very exciting coming out and launching, and you're loving the episode, so we thought we would give you more.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if anyone, well, probably some people in here will have heard of Patreon. Do you want to tell them what Patreon is?
Patreon is basically a subscription service. Sound like an ad. It's a subscription service where we will be giving you exclusive episodes, behind the scene episodes. We're gonna build a community. We can all chat, intervene with one another, and yeah, you're gonna have a lot more juice going on in there. And you can subscribe for only £4 a month. That's literally £1 a week.
I can't even compare that to anything. Like I was going to say, it's like a coffee a month.
It's cheaper than your daily coffee.
Like you can have
in a month.
Literally.
So you're making money, girl math, and you get more exclusive content.
Yeah, which, you know, the juicy stuff will be on there. The things that
we don't want to put out publicly just yet.
Yeah, that you might want to hear. Especially ladies, you know, we talk quite deeply on a lot of levels. And you'll be able to put in your like topics to cover for us as well. Your stories and everything else. So it's very, very exciting.
Yeah, we're going to make it super, super interactive with you guys. And yeah, just continue building on this little community.
So if you want to join the Patreon club, we will link it in the show notes as always. It's going to be in our Instagram bios as well. So, and if you can't find it, drop us a message.
Yeah, you can find us anywhere, but with that pushed aside, so today's episode,
a little bit different. And I want to focus it solely on men. So, you know,
welcome back to hating men.
No, it's not even about hating men. This is actually hating on us a little bit.
Okay.
It's giving us constructive criticism. Okay. So I'm currently reading a book called Why Men Love Btches. And it's quite interesting. There are some things that I agree with, some things I disagree with, and some things that I actually need to talk to my guy mates about and see what their perspective is. But I came across a chapter and it was basically the top 15 things that turn men off. Okay. So today we are going to, I'll read all 15 and
we're going to react.
We're going to talk about our opinions on those.
Yeah, because I started reading the book as well, and me and Dom have very different perspectives on what way you should show up in relationships and relationships in general. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm finding it a wee bit of a hard read. No, I just don't really agree with a lot of things in it.
Like, I'm not saying I agree with it. I find it very interesting.
Yeah, like some of the stuff she says doesn't really make sense, but it's also interesting to read because she tries to do it from both a woman's perspective and a male perspective, obviously, and like what we be thinking versus what they be thinking and how we should actually act. And yeah,
but she actually interviewed men for this, like loads of men. So it's actually what men think. So it's like men are from Venus, women are from Mars. Like men are from Mars and women are from Venus.
I don't know.
Whichever way around it was. We are very two different people, right? So how we see things and how we perceive situations completely different. Right, so let's start off, and these are quote unquote things that men said. Okay, so let's dive straight into it. A woman should always keep the bathroom door closed when she's on the toilet. I think it's really disgusting to watch a woman on the toilet and don't leave feminine pads and stuff around for the guy to look at either. We don't even like when we see douche commercials on the TV. Right now, like I get it if you know she's having a shit, like yeah, granted, but if she's having a pee, like what's the big deal?
I get it and I don't get it. Like I would personally just close the door. Do you know what I mean? Like I just would, on the side of a respect thing more so than anything. But what I don't agree with that is like if he sees my tampon, why is he having a panic attack?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's not going to hurt you, like.
Yeah, like firstly, you don't have to touch it.
It's a natural thing. And right, what's the difference, right, between a fucking tampon and a vibrator then? Like you'll touch a vibrator, but you don't want to touch a tampon. They go to the same place.
But it's not about touching it. They're like he's saying, like sanitary pads and all. If he sees it, freaks him out. He can't even watch it on TV. No, you just sound like a bit of a bitch.
Like that's very immature in my opinion.
That's given like, you know, when you were a teenager and scared for people to find out you were on your period or buying tampons.
Yeah,
in
this
the
must
shop.
be a young guy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I didn't really get that. The toilet thing, okay, it is respect, like shut the door, whatever. But I feel like when you're comfortable and you're in a relationship, like Have you ever had that, like you're having pee and your boyfriend walks in on you?
Oh,
like,
100%.
yeah,
I walked
like,
in on my boyfriend taking a shit. Like,
Yeah.
it goes over your head in terms of that. But yeah, like, I do get it. I wouldn't just go for a shit and leave the door open. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I should hope not. I think that's just a...
But girls don't poo, so that's relevant.
We
anyway.
don't. So it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
The next one said, I get a little turned off by a woman who's too materialistic. If she pays attention to what kind of shoes I'm wearing or what kind of watch I have on and what kind of car I drive, I'll back off. Now,
there's two sides to this, isn't
there?
there?
There is, because being materialistic, I 100% agree. Like, you know, women that just want things constantly. You're not in it for the love or the guy. You're in it for the presents. Yeah. But if she's paying attention to what shoes you wear and how you dress, that should be an attractive thing because she cares about how you look.
Exactly, and that's a compliment to you. Do you know what I mean? It'd be different if she's going into, I don't know, fucking Gucci and going, oh my God, I want this, I want this, you should buy me this. That's what materialistic is. The fact that you're dressing in like expensive clothes and she's appreciating it, that doesn't mean she wants your money. She just appreciates your value. Like,
yeah, she appreciates what you're wearing and she appreciates you have a nice pair of shoes, and so just take the compliment.
Yeah, don't act like a bitch.
I would rather a man look good than come out in some fucking Toms.
Yeah, and with that, like, I think the way he worded it was, like, when she points out on me or like compliments me, like, it depends. Obviously, if it's a girl you meet on the first day, I can understand why men would be like, she's just trying to get my money. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's materialistic, because like, why you instantly just noticing my shoes, my rollie, my this, like, I can understand that. But if you're in a relationship, she obviously knows your financial situation anyway.
Yeah. So I think this is probably more so related to it being early on in the relationship, right? Number 3 is when a woman is jealous, it can be a turn off. One time I was on a date and this person with long blonde hair was in the car next to us. My date accused me of checking her out. Turns out it was a guy. What? So first of all, why has a man got long blonde hair? That was my first question.
What bleach is he using? I need it. Okay, I'm just gonna say it for how it is. Men love the crazy. If their girlfriend's not jealous, they are bored and they're probably cheating on her. Men love psychos. I don't give a fuck what any of you say.
Yeah, I mean, jealousy is a good thing to an extent, I think. To an extent, To an extent. I feel like if you're going batshit crazy about it, then yeah, maybe not so much. But jealousy is a good thing. Like, I want my man to be a little bit jealous because it keeps them on the toes and vice versa.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's even from a concept, like, in a little bit of a toxic way, it's like, it shows the care. Like, why would you be jealous?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
100%.
But obviously there's lines to that as well. If you're just losing the plot over the fact that he looked at a different car and you didn't even check.
That's headache.
Yeah.
Men don't want that. Men don't like headache.
Psycho. That's like psycho, and not in a like men love crazy way. That's just, you're being a fucking nuisance, like.
Yeah. So guys,
and vice versa.
Guys, let us know. Do you like jealousy or not, and to what extent?
Tell me. Men love the crazy, don't they?
Answer Isaac's question. Number 4, mystery is important. I was on the phone with a woman, and the first time we spoke, she said that she was going to lose weight so we could have sex. How much?
What?
Wait, I have not finished. How much does a guy need to be talked into having sex? Not a lot. That's what I'm going to tell you. Guys don't need to be talked into having sex. Whether you lose weight or you don't, he will have sex with you.
Did she say that in order for them to have sex, she needs to lose weight?
Yeah.
I think you're the problem here, honey.
Yeah,
that's given insecure.
Insecure, 100%. Yeah. Like, don't be putting that on him. Like, you know, he will probably he more than likely have
if
sex
he's
with you.
Interested in you, which they obviously are, speaking or whatever, they're dating, whatever the situation is, he obviously likes you for how you look.
Yeah.
That's not to say if you want to lose weight to feel more confident, but don't put sex on the table over it.
Literally, because that will turn him off, and I completely get that.
Yeah, that would turn me off.
Yeah, 100%. Next one, I don't like a woman who doesn't have a life or a job or messed up credit or an old boyfriend who's a nutcase. I like a woman who is responsible. So that to me, like, yes, you need to have a job. Like, you need to have some ambition. I agree with that. Like, I couldn't be with someone that doesn't. A nutcase boyfriend.
not really her fault.
That's not, she can't control that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She didn't get into that relationship thinking that he's
a
a
nut job.
Yeah, well, he's a nut job. I'm going to go in and that's just my type.
Yeah, no. But I do agree in terms of like everybody, male or female, you should have your own goals. You should have your own ambitions and you come together when it comes to that side of things. Not like one person's working on their goals and the other person's sitting in the house watching Netflix all day fucking gaming. You know, like that you don't align, you're not going to last, you don't have the same values.
100%.
And what was the second part of that?
I like a woman who's responsible.
No, about the past relationship or whatever. Yeah, it's not her fault if her ex is in a nut job, like.
As long as he's still not involved, like, you need to
if she's
lay those
entertaining
boundaries.
him, that's different.
Yeah.
But if she's not and she's obviously invested in you, man up, please.
Yeah. Number 6. I like a woman I can see without any pressure involved. If a guy is under a lot of pressure and she adds to it, he'll immediately shut down and pull away.
That's true.
I've heard that a lot as well. You know, from my guy friends, like they just don't like to feel the pressure of things.
And you know what? I think a lot of women can be very, very toxic in that way. And they're like, say if your man's, I don't know, working hard, he's had a really stressful day and he just wants to chill out and, I don't know, be quieter than usual or whatever. Women will internalize that and make it a problem for him.
Yeah.
Like, no matter if he's expressed how he's feeling or not, because then they're like, oh, he doesn't love me, he doesn't care about me, all he cares about is his job. Like, there is like a line in terms of that, and like if a person needs space, you need to give them space and stop putting it back on yourself.
Respect their boundaries. Like, that's how the relationship's going to last, because if you keep pressuring him, he's only going to pull away.
100%.
The more you try and make a man do something, the less he's going to do it. And that's what you need to remember.
But I feel like women are the same. I would be the same.
No, I would be the same as well.
Like, in terms of that, like, there's only so much you can do until you feel like they're just being a burden and trying to change you in that way. And yeah, like, there will be a point where you naturally fall out of love with people for that reason.
Yeah. It's like
you start to despise them.
It's like the thing where, as humans, right, if someone tells you not to do something, you're going to do it.
It's the forbidden fruit.
Don't press that big red button. It's going to blow up the world. I want to press that button. Like, I want to be the first one to touch it.
Yeah.
But tell me I can and I won't give a fuck. It's that sort of...
Yeah, but that's what it is. It's the forbidden fruit. Yeah. And, like, it is. It's just adding pressure. And then, like, it's an aspect of control as well. Like, a man doesn't like to feel like you're in control of him. Even though everybody knows that the woman is in control of the relationship and in control of what's happening at home, the man needs to feel like he is.
He is, yeah. And that's what this book talks about quite a lot, to be fair. It says how you just, you know, you praise him for the small things and then he will go and do it for you rather than pressuring him into doing something. Like, if something breaks, right? Say the tap's leaking.
Yeah.
Actually, you gave an example of this in the book. And you're like, honey, can you please fix this? Please fix this. And he's not going to do it. Right, but as soon as you maybe like she said this, and I didn't kind of agree with it because my ex would have kicked off about that. Their friends came round, right, and she went, "Oh, so and so, will you just fix this?" And obviously that,
holy fuck, I would have got beat.
Yeah, the man's ego there just drops. Like, and she speaks about in the book that the man will then go do it himself. No, won't he? You will have World War III at home.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. That's fucking with the man's masculinity and his ego as well. But I don't agree in the sense where you started off there saying, like, you know, you shouldn't ask him to do it. Like, no, if the tab's broken, the first person I'm ringing is my man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the tab's broken, can you look at this? Or can you get somebody to come in and look at this? I don't care what way it gets fixed, but it's your responsibility as a man.
What if he's not doing it? And you're asking him.
You leave the relationship because...
What if the tap's not fixed? You're going to leave the relationship?
If it's the tap, if it's anything else, it's going to be one thing after another where he's not taking on his roles and responsibilities.
No, well, this is what she was kind of saying, that you need to kind of not roles reverse, but say if you need to make him feel like when he does do it, appreciate him and reward him as such, because men are like children, right? And the more you do that, the next time something breaks, he will go and do it.
But should it not be a man's initiative to do shit like that?
Some men just aren't like that in this generation. Some men just aren't.
Yeah, but like, to me, I'm like, I'm not training you how to be a man.
No, 100%.
You know? And that, like, for me, that is a big thing. Like, I want a man with a screwdriver. Like,
me too. If you don't know how to use the hammer or a screwdriver,
change the light bulb. Like,
it's not hard. Do you know what I mean? We can do that. Like, we're quite good in that sort of stuff. We'll fix whatever. Like, the other day, I'm pulling out the fucking dishwasher to try and figure out why.
We just shook it a little. It worked again.
It worked, yeah. Turn it on and off. Anyway, number 7, I don't like it when a woman makes me look bad in front of people. If I do something wrong, she should bring it up at home. Agreed.
Yeah, works both ways as well.
Yeah.
Don't embarrass me. Like.
Yeah, don't embarrass in front of people. That was just not a given. When he walks in the door after a long day, let him do his own thing for an hour. Acknowledge his presence, give him a kiss, and don't immediately drop to what you need him to do.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. Like, people need their own space, and this is what I was saying earlier. And I'm saying women because there is some men that do this too, but 90% of the time it's going to be women that nag at men if they've had a long day and, oh, you're not giving me attention, you're not showing me affection, blah, blah, blah. Give him space to cool off if he's had a fucking long day.
Yeah.
Don't be adding to the problem, because he's gonna switch off even more, and you're not gonna have him like present there with you. And like, that works both ways. If I'm coming home after having a shitty day, like, and I want to be on my own, leave me the fuck alone. You nagging at me, oh, UK, it's not gonna make it okay.
100%. You need to understand each other and know what each other likes as well. Like, some people will want to see the partner and will want to cuddle after a shit day. Other people won't. Personal preference as well. Okay, number 9. A woman shouldn't let a guy know when she is centering her world around him. One girl told me she spent 3 hours getting ready to meet me for the first time. That's a little too much. 3 hours? Like, girl, what were you doing?
What?
3 hours? Like, okay, maybe you shaved, you moisturised, you washed your hair, you curled your hair, you done your makeup. That doesn't equate to 3 hours.
No, that's wild. And
for a first date.
Yeah, she must have really been trying to impress him. Fucking hell.
But what did he have that the others didn't? Because I want to know. No, that isn't. Well, don't tell a guy that either. Like, men like the chase. If they know you're putting that much effort and stuff into
you're trying too hard there.
Yeah, they don't like that. Number 10. The fear every guy has is that after marriage, the girl is going to cut the hair off, gain a bunch of weight, and stop putting out. I'm sorry, but that works both ways. What about the dad bod? You start drinking, getting a
love
beer
a good dad bod.
No.
I love a good dad bod.
It works both ways.
That's funny as fuck. That's actually fucking hilarious. Yeah, but you know what? Like, people always talk about relationship weight, like, not even getting married, just getting into a relationship. Like, the amount of girls I've had conversations with, and they're like, yeah, I got a boyfriend and I stopped caring. And I'm like,
but why?
Like, why are you only working on yourself to have men find you attractive?
But then again, you get into that relationship and things die off because you stop looking after yourself, and men hate that as well.
I think that's so, and I, like, as a woman, I hate that in men. Like, if you're letting yourself go in terms of that, like, or like, say, I don't know, you meet somebody and you align and you both, I don't know, working on your business, you're both going to the gym and stuff like that, and you get into a relationship and he stops doing all of that, but you're still doing all that. That relationship is gonna die really, really quick, because firstly, you bullshitted about the type of person that you are, and secondly, you two are not compatible because you live two different lifestyles.
Yeah, that, to me, that's an ick, like, in itself. Like, don't let yourself go. If anything, we're a power couple. We're going to the gym together, we're working on ourselves together. Like, I understand why people not do that, but I understand why people gain a little bit of weight, because people you start to do more
comfortable
things
as well.
Yeah, but like, people start to date more, go do things, eat more. That's why they gain a little bit of weight. But don't, like, you need to keep the spice alive in the relationship, and by letting yourself go, you're not going to feel confident, you're not going to want to take your clothes off, and then relationship's dying.
And even like with the relationship pushed aside, you should be doing that for yourself. Like, as two individuals, like, you obviously, yes, you're in a partnership, but you also have your two separate lives. And like, why would you want to feel insecure, not confident, and like let it affect every single other aspect of your life just because
100%.
while you're married?
100%. This one, I can't really relate to this. I can and I can't. So number 11 is, no woman who wants to be involved with a halfway decent guy should ever get drunk with him. If you're home drinking and you get a buzz, that's one thing. If you're at a bar and you make an idiot of yourself, it's a total turn off. No one likes to be with a drunk. Now, from my perspective, I want to be able to go out with my man and have fun and have a drink.
Yeah,
like 110%, right?
Like, let's be absolute idiots together on the dance floor.
Together,
you know,
100%. People get drunk every now and again. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's fine. Again, it works both ways. The amount of times me and my ex have been out and he's got fucked and I've had to carry him home.
Yeah.
Like, if you... I don't really know this, like...
No, I don't relate to it. Like, I don't agree with that. Not even I don't relate to it. Like you said, I want to go out and get drunk with my mans. Like,
yeah. I understand when it's a turn off. Say if you're single, right? And the guys are at the bar single and you're at the bar single and you make an absolute tool of yourself, falling over, looking hammered. That's not classy. Yes. But if you go out with your man and you have a bit of fun, like, unless he's sober and you're drinking, then it's a bit of a problem then. Cause
but if you're both on the same wavelength, you're having a great time. Enjoy it.
So, no. Number 12, never let a guy know you're sitting at home chilling, waiting for him to call, or that he's your whole life. He also likes knowing other men want you, just as long as you aren't sleeping with any of them.
What? Well, firstly, your whole life shouldn't revolve around a man anyway, so I'm just going to throw that out there.
Keep your life.
Exactly. And if you are sitting on the sofa texting him about how you are not leaving the house because you're waiting on him, please work on yourself. Secondly, I forgot the second part.
He also likes knowing other men want you, just as long as you aren't sleeping with them.
Men, yes, they like to know other men want you, but they only like to know other men want you when they're there. If you're texting a man going, oh, he wants me, he texted
I'm
me.
With so-and-so.
He's gonna dip.
Yeah, he's
because
gonna be gone.
He thinks you're a hoe, like.
100%. So they like the idea of it, but as soon as it happens, they don't really like it.
I think the only time that a man could get like a little bit of an ego boost is like, I don't know, if you're walking through a bar or a restaurant and they see heads turning and he knows he's with you.
Yeah.
But it also depends on what way you tackle that situation.
And it depends on the man, because some men don't like that and they'll feel insecure because they're insecure about the situation. Exactly. Whereas I want a man where I look nice, we walk into a place and all the guys look at me and he's proud that I'm with him.
That's my girl.
Yeah, exactly. Rather than being insecure about it and then lashing it out on her later. Yeah. Because that's what tends to happen.
Oh, you're seeking attention? Yeah, well, I was dressed up walking through the bar with you, you fucking moron.
Literally, like, what?
Embarrassing.
Okay, so what about the chase here?
Hey, love the chase.
Alice's favourite topic. I feel like we're really close today.
I need affection.
Oh, she needs love.
I do need love, fucking hell.
It's been a while. When a woman chases you, it will turn you off. I remember when the sorority girls, this is American by the way, would come off over to the fraternities. I don't know what that means. Fraternities? What
are you saying? Fraternities? Fraternities?
Fraternities.
That's not it. It's, in the frat house.
Yeah. Okay, let's start again. When a woman chases you, it will turn you off. I remember when the sorority girls would come over from their houses, basically. In a way, I felt like the cows were coming to gaze on our turf. It was too easy. Because men love the... Is he calling us a cow? What the fuck?
No.
That's a first. I mean, we get called birds and shit, but a cow... Like, men love the chase, right?
Yeah.
So if a girl's putting it out there, they won't show interest.
Yeah. And that works both ways. And I always say this to you too, because that's the way my brain works as well.
I think you're partially male though.
No, but right, hear me out. Right?
I listen. I'm
You're interested in a guy, right? Mm-hmm. And you're telling me if he's just like, yeah, I want you to. That's not the most anticlimactic thing ever.
Depends if he's sexy or not.
No, but it doesn't, because if you sleep with him on the first night, actually, let's talk about this.
You know what? If Chris Brown came up to me and he was like, I want you now, I ain't saying no.
No, I'm not saying say no, but what I'm saying
that's
is
not going to make him less attractive to me now.
If you sleep with that guy,
why you
the first night?
Of a sudden because
I need to have this conversation. If you sleep with that guy on the first night, you are not going to want him as much. That's a fact.
Well, if it was Chris Brown, it's a different story.
Yeah, but that is a fact. And you know why? Because he's easy. Because you got it too easy. Whereas if you make me go through loops and heaps and everything for 3 months, we are getting in a relationship. And I have been there, stated, done it, and proved it.
Go on, what's your question?
My question is, should you sleep with a man on the first date?
Oh, here we go again. I've already spoke about this many of times. And in my opinion, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to that.
Okay, elaborate.
Because, and again, it's because I've had conversations with people, right? Some guys will say that, well, if she gives it up, she's a hoe. Okay. Mm-hmm. And other guys will say, well, she makes me wait 3 months, but she'll sleep with other guys straight away. So I get both sides of the story. Now, I feel if there's a connection between you, do it. Like, it is what it is. If there's a connection between you and you know it's going to go somewhere, then do it. If you know that this is a one-night stand, then don't fucking bother.
Okay. I would flip that whole thing around.
Go on.
I think if you're interested in them and you like them, as like this is from women to male perspective, if you're interested in them, don't sleep with them. If you're not, do it.
Yeah, I get that, 100%. But at the same
time... this is not me saying from the perspective of like, don't sleep with them because they're going to think you're a hoe or whatever the case is. I'm saying it from the perspective of don't sleep with them because you will think they're too easy and then that'll put you off the relationship.
You will think they're too easy, not that they will think you're too easy.
Yeah. Because that's what I mean. It works both ways.
Both ways, because guys will think that too.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's always put onto the man. Like, oh, the man thinks if she sleeps with you on the first date that you're a hoe or you're too easy. And if you don't give it up, it's whatever else. Women think the same way.
Yeah.
Like, well, not all of us, but a lot of us do. And I've had so many conversations. And it is true because in my head, right, you're giving it up on the first night. I'm like, who else did you give it up to the first night? Everyone. Yeah. It works the exact same way.
It's just how the brain works, right?
And the chase is done. The game already played the game. What's next?
But women are a little bit different to men because women will sleep with a guy and they'll get attached. Granted, not everybody, because you're very different to that, right? But as females, most females will sleep with a man and they will catch some sort of feeling, emotions, because there's energy exchange, right? However, guys will sleep with you and feel nothing.
Yeah.
So you sleeping with him on the first night, you're potentially getting attached straight away, and that man's running. He's gone.
Yeah.
I agree with that, 100%.
No, for sure.
Like, I feel like that is a big thing. So just wait it out. And guys, we're not waiting just to kind of make you wait. It's because we actually genuinely like you and want it to work.
Yeah, and I don't even think like it's about waiting it out. Like you said, if the vibe is there, if the chemistry is there, and both of you on the same wavelength, and like I do think it depends on the conversation too. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, on sort of like where whatever leads to. I wouldn't like put it this way. I wouldn't hold back just because in my head I'm like I shouldn't sleep with him in the first night. You know, like if I like you and I want you, it is what it is from that perspective.
And then you let it unfold after that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. And you let it figure it out. But if like in my head, the way I would be thinking is from my perspective, like, am I genuinely interested in this guy? Do I see this like moving forward? I would hold back not to put myself off.
Yeah. And you want that respect as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
It's a weird one. Like, it is a weird one because I can see so many situations as to where
it differs.
It differs.
That's why I said there's no right or wrong answer to this. There really isn't.
But yeah, in my opinion, one night stand, shag them. If you see potential in them, shag them the next time.
Yeah, give it 12 hours. Give it 12 hours.
Hit him in the morning.
Yeah, literally. It's a bit of morning sex. Right, okay, we've got last two. So it's like punching a clock when you're with a woman who makes you feel like you have to report back to her. That's an instant turn off.
Yeah, I agree, and that's just from fucking past trauma. See, reassurance is good, but see if you need reassurance on everything, fuck off, like.
Yeah, not everything, but that should come from the person as well. Like, just reassure someone. Like, you know, if they struggle with that, reassure them. It doesn't have to be all the time, but every now and again, it makes the biggest of differences. And I can speak from experience because I feel like every now and again, not anymore. I've worked on it, but before I was a little bit insecure, and I needed that bit of reassurance about certain situations because that was my trauma things from the past, right? And as soon as I get that reassurance, I feel fine.
Yeah.
You know? And then that's how you get rid of having that trauma again.
Yeah, 100%. We spoke about this beforehand. Like, you heal depending on how that other person is going to respect what you actually need.
Yeah. Okay, last one. And this is a bit of cray-cray. A woman should never show up unannounced, both at a guy's house or at his work. He'll instantly think of her as a fatal attraction type.
Fatal attraction type? What does that mean?
Basically, like fucking cray-cray.
Men love the crazy.
I mean, I'm just trying to think like...
Look, I do agree with him in that sense. Neither a woman or a man should show up at somebody's house unannounced Depend on the
No,
circumstances,
if
actually.
he shows up
Yeah.
at my house with some flowers and some chocolates and a
Yeah.
takeaway, I'm
Like,
all in.
if you're in happy dandy and stuff like that, if it's like giving a bit psycho behavior, then you probably shouldn't.
Restraining or depending.
Yeah,
If-
I love the crazy.
Psycho behavior. If they're like, you're arguing and showing up and being violent,
But like,
stay
I can
away.
understand from his perspective too, because like, if a man's at work, for example, doing his thing, like, it is embarrassing. Like, oh, fucking Jessica just came over to say hello. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you don't do that. Don't show up at his work. That's straight up no. At his home,
or like, if he's, for example, texting you and saying like, look, babe, I'm really busy tonight. I'm just gonna have to like do this with work. I'll give you a text later. Do not show up at his house, like, to try and prove a point or something like that, or show up and be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna chill here. You can still work. No, fuck off out of my space. Like,
you know what I did?
just giving psycho behavior.
I was only young. I was 16 because I was driving. You can drive at 16 in the UK.
17.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I was 17 then because it wasn't long after I passed my driving test, and I was with my ex, and I knew he was cheating. I knew he was cheating. So he didn't live far away from me. So 17-year-old Dom was like, fuck this. Gets in the car to go do a drive-by. He literally lived like 2 minutes down the road. Drive-by. Driving around in circles for about 5 minutes. Must have done about 4 loops. And on the 4th loop, guess what?
Caught him.
Caught him.
Shut up.
Pulled up with the girl that he used to work with.
Oh, standard.
Yeah. It's all the same guy that I keep always referring to. Yeah. So, that gut feeling I had of not showing up at his house.
If we're talking, I've showed up to my ex's house. Fucking Jesus Christ, we don't have enough hands in this room to count. Honestly.
We got 10 only.
We men love the crazy.
Have you got any questions for the free thoughts?
Free thoughts. I feel like this was quite a actually interesting one.
It was, wasn't it?
I didn't prep for this one because I didn't know what it was going to be.
Okay,
ask me first.
Okay, I'll ask you. So what do you think is a turn off in guys? So like we've just read the men's turn off for us. What's a turn off for you in men?
Okay. A man that has no goals, no ambition.
Okay.
A man that's like very comfortable with just sitting where he is. He doesn't like have anything planned for like his future or what he wants to do.
Better
like
himself.
You don't have to be successful. That like doesn't do anything for me, and everybody knows that about me. Like, I'm not materialistic. I don't give a shit about like money or anything like that. But I want to know that you are working on yourself because I'm so ambitious.
Yeah.
And I like want so much for myself. I need somebody that's going to be on the same wavelength.
Match your energy.
Match my energy in terms of that. So that's a big deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
Like, if I feel like I'm doing more than the man in my relationship, nah.
Oh, I'm the same. 100%. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Well, my 3 a.m. thoughts question for you is, out of that list that we just went through, what's the biggest thing you don't agree with and why?
Oh my God, I need to get the list back up, I think. What's the biggest thing I don't agree with? I can't remember what we spoke about.
I'll get the list up.
I think I deleted it. I got happy.
You were literally looking at it.
Yeah, I've gone. I think the biggest thing that I disagree with on there is the fact when they said about... Oh, no, there's a couple.
Right, can we just pick one to wrap this up, please?
What was the last one we spoke about?
Showing up at his house. We agree with this one.
No. I don't know. I can't think.
Oh, that was a shit way to end the episode.
Sorry, guys. My brain's gone blank.
Anyways, guys, thank you for listening.
This is the first time I haven't answered a question.
Fucking hell, useless. I just got a new ick. When you ask a bitch a question, she goes, I don't know. Like, why are you being sneaky? What are you dodging here, you know? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening. Make sure you join Patreon for some exclusiveness.
Subscribe on all channels, and we will see you in the next episode.
See you later.